to show you exactly how we got ready for the Oscars.
Yes, we are.
It has been an amazing experience.
We've loved it.
We have loved it. We are going to walk the red carpet and we are going to see exactly how many looks we actually get.
I hope we get a lot.
Maybe, hopefully not just 2 looks.
We have focused on Selena Gomez's makeup from the Oscars 2016, so if you want to learn how to do this look, then please keep on watching.
So I'm going to use a Painterly paint pot. And this is a great base to use so that any eyeshadow you put on top is really, really pigmented. It's easier to blend other colours on. Joe's going to be using a flat brush and I'm going to be using a more fluffier brush just because Joe likes more of a pigmented look and I like more of a natural look. Just buffing mine in all over the actual eyelid. Anywhere that you're going to put product, you want this colour buffed completely over the eyelid. So just using a windshield motion back and forth so the colour is really evenly dispersed and it looks really natural. I actually quite like this on its own.
So it's a really nice colour. You can buy like the paint pots on their own as well. And some of them have got sparkles in them, some of them are quite matte. So yeah, this is just for something as your base for eyeshadow though. I mean, for me it does look quite white on camera, but it doesn't really in real life, does it?
Or just a little bit. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. You look like a clown. So once we've put that on, we're going to now go in with a transition shade. I'm going to go in with Soft Brown by MAC. This is an amazing transition shade for any eyeshadows that you're going to use, whether it be purple, black, brown, pinks, greens, yellows, whatever. It's just great to put in the crease. So we're going to both put that in the centre and the crease of our eye. And I'm going to literally put it right in the crease here, and I'm going to use windshield wiper motions back and forth, making sure the product is evenly distributed all over the lid. So I get it on like this first, and then I start to circle motion my brush.
Put it into your crease of your eye socket and then just keep working it back and forth.
Next we're going to go in with Bamboo, and we're going to do exactly the same motion, middle part of the eye, back and forth again. You're just building that transition so it sort of goes from light to dark. So Selena Gomez did go for a smoky eye, as you know.
On the Oscars.
On the Oscars, but what she did...
I can't believe we're getting ready for the Oscars.
I know, it's quite nerve-wracking,
It's a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
So excited. What do you think you're going to win today?
Well, obviously Best Actress
of the year.
I'd probably say you're going to win the Best Multitasker.
Oh, okay.
You're always doing something.
Yeah, I am. Like at the moment, I'm actually planning my dinner in my head. Okay, I'm interested to see how this is going to look because I don't ever really wear blacks.
Okay. So we're going to use a MAC Black paint stick. You can get these from the Pro store. They're really reasonable.
Mould.
I'm going to go in with this small ginger brush, the flat brush.
242. Okay, so that load it up. Okay, so I'm patting mine on and just buffing it out towards the crease of the eye socket.
And I'm keeping it really, really low. And the best thing about these little paint pots is once they're on, but when you go in the crease of your eye with your black, and you pack that on as well, it doesn't sort of, you know, it clings to the crease of the eye. It doesn't do that.
Do you know, I've just noticed this brush is so perfect because you can kind of position it right into the inner corner. Like I just made my eyelid really, really taut. Like open my eyes and I just use the tip of that brush to get right in the inner centre of the eye.
Not winging this out, so try and keep it quite rounded.
It's really easy to blend. I'm just blending that tip off. It's really easy to blend, buffing it up. This is what you use then?
This is what I use, yeah.
What we are going to advertise is the same look, but obviously a little bit different. Mine's more natural, where Joe's going to go in for more of a full-on smoky eye. Mine is still smoky, but again, it's going to be a little bit more phased out because I'm lighter, blonder, sexier. Oh, sorry, and just a different look, basically.
It's just like, but a little bit more toned down than what I'm going for.
So I would say, what we're trying to show our viewers here,
we're just trying to show two looks. Because
Two
we are
looks.
doing the same look sometimes,
Yes.
but we're showing you on two different people that carry it in totally different ways.
Yeah.
So for example, I've just put some translucent powder underneath my eyes, and I'm going in with a sugar peel on the flat brush that I used to put the paint pot on, and I just want that to be quite pigmented, so I didn't want any fallout. If you put translucent powder under the eyes, it stops that fallout, you can dust it away afterwards. Whereas Lacey,
Yeah.
you're not going as full on with that pigment, so it's not really going to drop down on her. And I'm literally just packing it on the lid like we did before, keeping it on the bottom part of the lid and not going past the crease.
This is such an easy look to do. Everyone says, how do you do that smoky eye? All you want to do is make a colour look like it's phasing into a lighter shade, like smoke. So it's kind of really dark and pigmented, then it just fades into nothing. Oh, 224, I love this brush. 224 is so easy for me to blend, so fluffy and not dense. You can literally just go over everything that you've just done, phasing out any edges, blending it so it looks like it's coming together.
Okay, so back in the crease, we're going to go in with the transition colour that we originally went in with. I'm going to concentrate it a little bit more with a sort of stiffer brush, just because I'm not going as blown out as Lacey is. I want it to be quite harsh and quite black. It's like, here you are black,
Here
you are on my lid, you are here to stay.
I'm wearing a hat.
Whereas Lacey's saying, hello, you are on my lid, but I'm going to let you go up there a bit.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
It's a good quote. The best tip, I think, for blending is to not give up. Like, sometimes you look at it and you think, how can this ever look okay? We are going to be going for another challenge, guys.
Oh, we'd love to know what you want me to beat her in again.
We'd love to know what you'd like us to do.
I just like winning, to be fair. It's not about the actual challenge. I just like to know that I just always win with you. Always. Like, you know, not even sometimes, all the time. It just makes me feel really achieved something in life. So I'm going to use a eyeliner in the waterline so that it makes my eyes really pop out. I'm going to be using a colour called Ebony by MAC, and I love Ebony because it's not a real dense black. I find personally on my eyes, if I use something that's too pigmented, too black, it really makes my eyes look really small. So again, I'm doing similar colours but a little bit of a change so you can see the difference.
And I'm going to go in with Smoulder. I've just dusted away the translucent powder underneath my eyes. I'm going to go with Smoulder. This is quite pigmented and black, which is what I want to go for.
See how it has completely made my eyes look different, made them pop a little bit more.
It's made them look so blue.
My eyes aren't blue.
What colour are they?
Green. I'm going to make the colour underneath my eyes nice and smudgy and blurry and just diffused.
And that's the same as me. I'm going to go in with Bamboo underneath the eye with a fluffy brush, and I'm literally buffing it underneath, and then I'm even going to go from underneath and up top.
Oh.
So I'm going round, so I'm getting that rounded look. She had this beautiful gold pigment underneath her eyes.
Love
It's almost
that.
like a creamy gold. So we're going to do that. Lacey's going to put it on.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. But then afterwards, I'm going to add some sparkle to mine to make it a little bit more party evening.
I'm using the Indianwood, which is a paint pot by MAC, and it is exactly what Jo just described. It's like a creamy pigment gold paint pot.
Yes.
So the same as what we put on as a base, but this is now a different colour and it's going to go underneath my eyes.
So many friends that Indianwood's their favourite product.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
so
nice.
many friends that use it every single day.
Yeah.
And I don't really reach for it that much, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like.
Has Selena inspired you?
It's inspired me to reach for the Indianwood a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with Indianwood again. I'm going to go on a flat brush. Reason being, I'm not going in with a soft brush.
Why is that?
As soft as yours is because I want mine to look more
harsh.
pigmented.
I put indianwood underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow called Goldmine. With the flat side of the brush, I'm going to really pack it on underneath the eye to still get a pigmented look, but again, more of a natural pigmented look.
This is the Lit Glitter Liquid Base, so it grabs glitter really, really well. And I'm going to use my flat brush. I'm going to dip it in the base, and then I'm going to go in with Reflex Glitter. This is a MAC Pro Store colour. I'm going to load it up on my 212 again, and I'm going to press that exactly in the middle. So I do want this to be like quite a focus point. I do like how strong that is underneath the eye, but that being said, I don't want it to completely overtake the look.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Love that. Really love that.
Brill.
I'm going with upward lash. Love upward lash. This brush really grabs every individual lash.
While she's doing that, I am going to highlight my brow bone with Orb by MAC. Whack it just underneath that arch of the brow. I don't want it to be too white, so I'm just putting it really, really finely under that brow bone. I'm going to go in with Studio Sculpt by MAC for my lashes. I'm going to be putting falsies on.
You need to wear falsies for the Oscars,
obviously. This is a little bit hard to get on with, but it's actually got 2 rows of bristles. And when I first looked at it, I was like, what is that? Like, that's really different, that sort of mascara. Yeah. But once you start using it, it grabs your lashes and it pulls them upwards. So what lashes are you going in with?
I'm going in with House of Lashes.
And those ones are boudoir.
Boudoir? Yeah. Boudoir. I think I've worn these every single video actually.
Yeah, they are.
And I haven't actually got a new set yet. And voila. Just like that.
Okay, I'm going to go with Allure lashes. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong.
Do you know what? I've always been really intimidated of like blacks on my eyes.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, because I just think it's really such a harsh colour for me to wear, but the way that we've put the paint pot underneath and the paint pot underneath the eye has just broken up the fact that it's so pigmented.
Definitely.
I really like it.
Do you know what? I need you to help me with them.
Go on then.
Silver.
Okay.
I can't work with it.
Okay.
So maybe we'll do a video for silver, and then Lacey can sort of teach me.
Definitely. So ready to meet
Leonardo.
I was thinking Leonardo.
Well, you would be, darling.
I was actually thinking
he won an Oscar, didn't he?
Did he? Bamboon.
And I'm gonna go in there. You do it all the time. You're like, yes. Bamboon. I'm going to go back in with Bamboon.
I'm just watching.
And I just want to do that last bit of blending.
You got a bit of black now.
That was the lash glue.
Okay. Is that a wig you've got on?
Yeah.
Is that, have you had a secret facelift?
Is that your staples, darling?
Could you imagine?
That would be awkward for everyone to find out I've had a facelift on the Oscars.
Yeah. Just for the Oscars. It's not like we've had our lips Botox.
No, we haven't ever done.
You've all heard about this baking. What does it look like, Jo?
Baking will be in our other video where we can really go in depth about it. But today I'm just going to bake underneath the cheekbones, so underneath that contour. I'm going to use a beauty blender. I am going to use a 163 MAC brush, and we're using Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to place it right underneath where I did the contour.
This is an easy brush to use because the actual flat side just does it for you.
It works it out, doesn't it? So we just wanted to show you 2 options of how you could do this yourself. If you've got a sponge, even if it's a wedge sponge, then you can use one of them because they're really sharp, so it will give you a really sharp look. If you've got a beauty blender, you can use that.
So it's under my cheekbone, and now I'm just gonna buff it out.
Ideally you want to keep it on for as long as possible, but this isn't a really strong contour look that we're doing today. This is super easy. And we're going to buff it away and then blend it all. And I just think it makes so much difference, don't you?
I think anything, if you have white underneath it, it's always going to make it pop out.
Yeah, I'm going to go in with an NYX pencil. This is 810 Natural.
I'm going in with Peach Blossom. And I like to put lipstick on first and then outline with pencil.
And I like to go in with the pencil first so I can overdraw my lips. And if you ain't got nothing nice to say,
Je m'en contente.
Je pensais en Just finished it off with Patisserie.
I love that colour.
And there you go, you got your Selena Gomez look. Lacey's finished hers off with
Peach Blossom was my lipstick, and then I just went over with Dervish lip pencil.
Amazing. Yeah. There you go.
We are live and the backstage of the Oscars, and we have so